What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Yes, new year, new intro. Yes, yes. Josiah did that for me from Josiah's World TV. I was trying to clean my glasses. You know how you clean and it seemed like you made it worse. It seemed like they're cloudy. I think this cloth might be dirty. I might need to get a new cloth because it seemed like they're cloudy. Instead of getting clean, they're getting worse. Hmm. Dang, nabbit. Shit. Yeah, this cloth must be dirty because I swear it's getting worse. Anyway, let me get started because I'll just worry about it when I get off of here. But yeah, that cloth must be dirty. All right. What's up, Lemon Kush? Hey, Below. What's up, C Golden Tam Boys? What's up? Hey, Morgan. What's up, Sylvia? Nikki, Brittany. What's going on, you guys? Hey, Pat Pointer. You missed the Avon music? What's up, Casimir? Hey, Ebs. What's up, girl? Hey, Mia. What's going on, Lady of Virtue? Hey. Thank you, Joshua. My new intro. Yes. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, everybody that liked the new intro. Hey, what's up, LaDonna? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Montrez. Happy New Year to you as well. What's up, big bro? Hey, Crispies. Anybody that I forgot? Hey, hey, hey. Well, I didn't. I guess I forgot, but I didn't see or skipped over. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do me a favor. Please hit that like button as you come in the door. Please and thank you. What's up, Doc from NC? How you got? How you doing? How you doing? Please hit that like button as you come in the door. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. So, um, my last day of vacation, child. I go back to work tomorrow. And I woke up to emails this morning. I said, here we go. We already starting with the bull hockey. We already starting with the bull hockey. We ain't even started back to school good. And here y'all go. Already getting on my nerves. So anyway, that's what it is. That's what it is, child. Right, boo to work. Boo. Thank you, Lady of Virtue. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, hey Cameron, how you doing, love? All right. So, first of all, before I even went live, I have another passing to announce. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I pick up my phone to do one thing, and I always see 500 other things. Um, Drummer Fred White has passed away. Fred White is a drummer from the band Earth, Wind, and Fire. The brother, I believe he's Maurice White's brother, who was the founder of Earth, Wind, and Fire, has passed away at age 67. It was announced by his family, by his brother Verdine White. And let me read you this, Lord. My eyes, my eyes. Verdine White wrote, "Dearest family, friends, and fans, our family is saddened today with the loss of an amazing talented family member, our beloved brother Frederick Eugene Freddie White. He joins our brothers Maurice, Monty, and Ronald in heaven and is now drumming with the angels. Child protege, member of the Earth, Wind, and Fire Original Nine with Gold Records. I'm sorry, it's cutting off. With Gold Records at a young age of 16 years old. He was brother number 4 in the family lineup. But more than that, at home and beyond, he was a wonderful bro that was always entertaining and delightful and mischievous. We could always count on him to make a seemingly bad situation more lighthearted. He will live in our hearts forever. Rest in power, beloved Freddie. We thank you all for your love, blessings, and support at this time. Soar high, baby bro. We love you to the shining star and back." So, child. Unfortunately, that's another one, child. Tracy said 2023 is just as ghetto as his cousin 2022, child. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you. You know, this is one of my Juvia's Place reds. Um, Abby. Lord, I keep messing with this cord. Hold on, y'all. Abby, Watermelon Sugar told me what you said about the Juvia's Place sale. I'm not allowed to buy no more makeup. What's up, Peace? Okay, drive safe. Drive safe, my loves. The Elements, right. Earth, Wind, and Fire, when bands really made music. Listen, Earth, Wind, and Fire ain't nothing to play with. If y'all go back and listen to those bands from the 70s, them funk bands, baby, wasn't nothing to play with it. Earth, Wind, and Fire was definitely at the top of that list. I was scared thinking it was Verdine who passed. RIP. I have to see Earth, Wind, and Fire again sooner rather than later. What's up, Corey? I'm not harassing your wife. What's up, Cindy? Your wife said that I can't. She don't put me on makeup restriction. Nothing till you using it on a daily basis. Well, I ain't never gonna use it on no daily basis. I am not you. I ain't never gonna use makeup on. Well, I use makeup on a daily basis. I use my lipstick every day. Every day I use lipstick, and that's what I need to order. Mm-hmm. Yeah, LTD, Sly and the Family Stone. We could go on and on and on, but yeah. Um, George Clinton. Anyway, Larry Graham Central Station. Child, I can keep going. Child, I can keep going. At least twice a week. I think that's more reasonable, Tracy. I think that is more reasonable. You thought that was 50 Beauty for a sec? It's Juvia's Place. It's from their Red collection. Really, Jonathan? Really? Really, Jonathan? You in on this too? Got it. Okay. Yeah, I got you. He's talking about some that's a start. Anyway. So unfortunately, yesterday we found out the passing of Gangsta Boo. If you don't know who Gangsta Boo is, she was a female member of the 3-6 Mafia. She's the one of her more famous ones is Where Them Dollars At, Tear the Club Up. If you hear the song, you know it's her. Hey Nay. If you hear the song, you know it's her. You know the song. It's like, it's one of them club bangers that you're gonna hear, to get the people moving, get the people on the floor. She was found on her porch yesterday afternoon. Allegedly, she passed away from a drug overdose. I don't have the medical report, but that is what is being reported. Unfortunately, if you guys looked at Marriage Boot Camp, and I think I reviewed, I know at one point I quit reviewing Marriage Boot Camp because I weren't looking at the reviews and the show was just it wasn't interesting to me. But that last season, I believe she was on with her boyfriend Emmett, and they actually got kicked off because they found a white powdery substance in her belongings, and you could see that she responded the way somebody who has a problem and doesn't want to admit they have a problem has responded. She got very defensive and loud and very and they ended up sending them away, but they did offer to get her into rehab if she wanted it and offer to get her some help. So all we can do is pray. All you can do is lead people to water, and Emmett even seems like he knew, so we're just gonna pray on it. We're just gonna pray on it, child. She was cussing out Lazy Bone at the verses. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. But that verses was a mess anyway. They was all that verses was a whole situation. Oh, really? I was done with Marriage Boot Camp after Tahari and Vado situation. Yeah, I believe this was because I was going to review this season because it had, and I think I did maybe do the first couple of episodes because it had K Michelle and Lyrica, and then had Gangsta Boo in it. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good season. But after episode 3, I was like, it's the same. The thing about Marriage Boot Camp is they haven't done anything to revamp it or change it. It's the same exercises with the same themes, the same everything. And so if you've watched the show, you know what's coming, you know what to expect. When what's his name was on the show with his wife, when Nori was on there, he was like, I've seen every episode, and as soon as he knew what every exercise was, he was like, this today we're gonna do that. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, I know what they want to see from us today. And so it's like if the people that are doing it know what's coming and they know what to anticipate, then they can adjust their behavior accordingly. And is it really being effective? You know, it just it like change it up. So and we're in season like 15 or something, and y'all doing the same things. Like it's dead. It's not interesting anymore. And to be honest with you, I like the marriage boot camp better when they didn't have celebrities. When it was just regular old people who were having legitimate problems in their marriage, because now we got these fake couples. We have people that aren't really even together like that. We got people who aren't even married. And most of the time, these people ain't even married. So I don't even know why they call it marriage boot camp anymore, child. Also, a member thanked Really B for including me with marriage boot camp reviews I was watching. Yeah, I did do it as a members only review. Um, and I may go back to doing a members only review. I'm more, I may do that. For those of you who are new here or new members, I would pick one show that would be a members only review, and they would get the reviews first. And marriage boot camp was the one I usually did. Yeah, Phaedra was definitely only there for a check. And remember, the same thing with the dude from April Davis, Omarion, Lil Fizz. Same thing with Lil Fizz. So, you know, and the payout is good. Marriage boot camp pays good money. For 2 weeks, child. Yeah, for 2 weeks. But I just, again, it's just boring. And I really wish they would go back to their original formula when they had regular people on there, because they had some interesting couples, real life couples on there. They still made for good TV. But anyway, moving on. I'm looking at the wrong page. Let me get to my notes. I have an update. If y'all watched, I think the last tribe meeting of the year I did, at the very end, I told you how Tasha K did a post and delete where she was insinuating that Larry Reid was calling Bishop Whitehead. That she deleted it, so that kind of made me feel like it was some bull hockey anyway. And remember, I asked y'all, I was like, why would Larry Reid be calling Bishop Whitehead? Why would Bishop Whitehead even have Larry Reid's name in his phone? Why, like, what could he possibly be calling him like that for? It didn't make sense to me. Well, I talked to somebody, and they were like, it's not true, and that's not even Larry Reid's phone number. So, because remember, she had like the last 4 digits blocked, bleeded out, blurred out, or whatever, but you could still see the area code in the first 3 digits. And the person I talked to was like, that's not even Larry Reid's phone number. Those first 6 digits are not even his. So it wasn't true. According to the person I talked to, it wasn't true. So we're going to keep on moving. Child. I tried to change it. Let me tell y'all what happened. I brought the stool down today. I climbed up on the stool. I pulled out the smoke detector. I was all ready to change it. I can't find where the battery goes. I even had somebody else come in, Pat's son. He went behind me. He can't find it either. Clearly, there's a battery in there. I just don't know where it is. I don't know how to find it. So I'm going to have to really sit and figure it out, because I don't know where the battery is. So again, clearly there's a battery in there that needs to be changed. I've had the battery changed before. I've never changed the battery before, but I can't find it. So I'll probably fool with it tonight, because I do need to change it. And clearly there's a battery in there. I tried to twist it. I looked for a flap. I looked for something. I just can't. Is it hardwired and just needs replacing? Huh? I don't know what that means. Is it hardwired and just needs replacing? I know it wasn't you, Joshua. I know. You might just need to buy a new smoke detector instead of trying to replace the battery. What kind of smoke alarm is that? I don't know, the kind that came with the house. Y'all are moving today? Oh, well, congratulations on the new space. All right. If there's a fire station in your area, ask them. Oh, yeah, they will come and do it, won't they? I forgot. You're right. They will come and change the fire detector. I don't understand why they make smoke detectors like $4. Yeah, like no battery connected electrically. No, it's a battery. Because I've had somebody change the battery before. It's a battery in there. Probably hardwired. It's so hard to locate the battery. I don't know what y'all mean by hardwired. You mean like there's wires connected? Yeah, there are wires. It's connected to wires. That mean it's not a battery? I don't understand what y'all saying. I just want to say I tucked my pants yesterday and today. I tracked my points. Oh Lord, Tracy. Very good. Congratulations. I didn't. I ain't gonna tell no lies. I didn't. But I'm gonna tell you why I didn't track my points yesterday. I was gonna start yesterday, but I didn't start yesterday because I still had a piece of cake in this house, and I was like, I'm gonna eat that damn cake. But I did good today. But I'm gonna start tracking my points tomorrow. Matter of fact, that's what I need to do. Um, I need to boil some eggs. I'm gonna have some boiled eggs for breakfast tomorrow. And I bought some stuff for breakfast. The newer ones are hardwired. The one I got uses, yeah, I have mine uses a 9-volt battery. That I know, because I know the last time that's the kind of battery I had to buy. I know it takes a 9-volt battery. That I know for a fact. So, but this isn't a new one. Matter of fact, I probably do need to just buy a new smoke detector because this it's old. The smoke detector, it clearly works though, but it's old. Anyway, y'all, let's get back to this. I'm sorry if that noise is bothering y'all, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Master P and Romeo made up. Did I already talk to we? Did we already talk about that? I know I did a quick drop on it, but did we already talk about that? Do I need? Oh, I need to buy a Mega Million ticket. Is the drawing is tonight? If it's tonight, then that's too late. So Romeo and Master P, it looks like they met up. They had a conversation. It looks like they're in a better space. I don't think that they're best friends again. I don't think they're gonna be, buddy buddy again. But it seems like the conversation is starting. It seems like they're starting to have hardwired equals wired into the wall instead of a battery or outlet plug. But it has both. It's wired. It's wired into the. It's both. It's connected. It's connected. But I know there's a battery. Well, maybe it's not a battery in there. I could have sworn there's a battery in there. Y'all, I don't know. I have to call. I'm gonna call my friend because he was the one that did it the last time. He lives in North Carolina, and he was visiting, and he was like, "Why haven't you changed your smoke detector?" And I was like, "I don't even hear it anymore. I don't even hear it anymore." And replaced the whole thing. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on. You said it's given storyline. It's definitely given the new season of Growing Up Hip Hop is about to drop, and I went back to Growing Up Hip Hop. It's definitely given Ask the Fireman, please. Yeah, I'll go past the firehouse tomorrow. Well, if I can't figure it out tonight, I'll go past the firehouse tomorrow when I get off work and ask them. I gotta find the one I know it's one not too far from here. Cause yeah, I told y'all they be riding through here during Christmas with the Santa Claus and everything. There's a battery for backup. So the battery is for backup. Well, then why is it going off then? Then maybe it's something so it's something I just need to do. Is that what y'all was saying about a hard reset or something? Romeo on there because he got that baby now. Yeah, it's definitely giving storyline now. It's definitely giving storyline now. Called Task Rabbit. Who the hell is Task Rabbit, Bitch Sharon? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, at first I didn't think it was storyline because it just seemed like it was some real stuff. But now I'm like, this is starting to feel a little funky to me, right? Because the new season of Growing Up Hip Hop starts this week, right? And I don't know what his reasoning was for going back on the show. I don't know what he's going to say or how he's going to explain when he went back on the show. To let you know to change the detector because the battery is low, it's beeping. Right. So I'm right back where I started. I don't know where the battery is. I hear what y'all telling me, but at the end of the day, I don't know where the battery is. I pulled it down. I looked at it. I tried to twist it, but it's connected to the wire. Get replacements and just plug it in. Master P is going out sad if he agreed to do that for a storyline. But child, people do stuff for storylines all the time, child, unfortunately. Just YouTube my spoke to tell. You know what? That's what I was gonna do was Google it. Because Google is your friend. Google is your friend. All right, y'all. We done with the fire detector. I'm sorry if the sound is bothering y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all suggestions. I'll get it together. I will get it straight. Okay. So with that being said, thank y'all. I appreciate all the suggestions. I really do. I really do. Am I going to watch and review Surviving R. Kelly? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it, child. I did part 1 and part 2. I said I guess I'll go ahead and just go and do part 3, child. Oh, go to the website. Okay. Um, the other reason, so the other thing that happened, and this would fall into the category of news we don't care about, which I actually did make the emoji for members only, for members only emoji, and I have to figure out, I have to remember where to go in my studio to upload it. I made the emoji, and so I'll probably upload it. I'll have that for y'all next time. But in the category of news we don't care about, Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti made their relationship official on New Year's Eve. They posted some really nice pictures. I mean, they looked really nice. She was all decked out with her black dress and her Louboutins, and he was in his tux, and they were in the Rolls Royce, and they was on their way to, I guess they was on their way somewhere, child. It looked like they had a whole photo shoot. Now, rumors have been going around that they've been dating for a minute. They were spotted in Paris together. They were she was spotted at his mom's birthday party. So the rumors have been out there that the two of them were together. But again, I find it very strategic that she is announcing the relationship a week before or the same week that the show is premiering, child. Now Yo Gotti is a rapper. I don't know him. Y'all know I don't know that boy. But I guess he put in his song that he had a crush on Angela Simmons and he just followed her and he gonna take his shot. So go ahead, boy. He's been trying to get with her for years. Yeah, that's what it looks like that he's been trying to get with her. So congratulations, I guess. I mean, I don't think it's a storyline. Romeo was spilling dirt. Yeah, that's why I didn't think it was a storyline either, but it will be interesting to see what he talks about on the show and what he does and doesn't say on the show. Angela better not be playing with Gotti's heart, child. What's up, Mims? I just walked in. Are we talking about rumors about Giselle and Robert? No, we're not. No. He better not F it up because that would be a waste. He did the 5-star chick remix. I don't know who. I don't know the 5-star chick, Sharice. I'm sorry. I'm not hip. I don't know that song, and I certainly don't know nothing about the remix. I don't know these people. I'm sorry. I don't know these people. Yeah, it's been 6 years. He had a crush on her. Yeah, so congratulations to him, I guess. But again, it coincides. The other announcement that was made that also coincides with this growing up hip hop premiere is Egypt is pregnant. For those of you who watch Growing Up Hip Hop, you know who I'm talking about, and you know why that reaction is the way it is. Egypt Peppa's son Peppa's daughter from Growing Up Hip Hop. She married Sam last season. It was only a matter of time before she would pop up pregnant. I'm actually surprised that she didn't pop up pregnant sooner than she did. I'm glad they made up because I was sick of grown men calling Romeo spoiled and entitled for asking for what was rightfully his. Exactly. Like, I'm not understanding why people thought that he was wrong. And like he said, he tried to talk to his dad behind closed doors. He tried to have that conversation with his father. So people crack me up with that. Like, half of us I done seen people take they children to court or take their parents to court over $50 in a scratch off ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like Romeo told y'all that boy, he hadn't seen any money. He had not got a paycheck. He's in his 30s. I understand if he was a kid and his dad was handling his money. I even understand if his dad put his money in a trust and he couldn't get to it till he was 30. This boy is in his 30s with a whole family of his own. He got kids, or at least one child. Like, get that boy his money. Romeo posted proof that he wasn't getting paid from right. That's what I'm saying. Well, it depends on my scratch off ticket as a winner. Now, you're right. It does matter. Because if the ticket is a winner, then we might be fighting. You right. You right about that, ma'am. You are right about that. But yeah, it's just people crack me up with that. Like, people really crack me up because they choose who they like. I mean, they choose what side based on who they like, not based on the information. And I know a lot of us can get emotional. I'm emotional about things too. But sometimes you just gotta look at stuff and be like, okay, I rocks with you, but that was effed up what you did. You know what I'm saying? I know her daddy, Tretch, is pissed. Listen, Tretch done been on the show too. We'll see. We'll see, because I can't stand Sam. And I don't even know that boy personally, but it's something about him that vexes my spirit. And Master P walking around with them big hips holding money from his. Why y'all had to talk about that man hips? If the situation was in reverse and he did that to Master P, everybody would throw the book at Romeo, right? Yeah, Tretch act like he like him. I don't believe in protecting people who have caused me irreparable harm. Even family therapy helped me get there. Exactly. Egypt is grown. She is grown, but child, whatever. So I will be reviewing Growing Up. Listen, let's talk about the January lineup, because we done had a slow couple of months, but we back on our grind this month. So we got RuPaul's Drag Race premiering Friday. Now let me tell y'all about RuPaul. Let me go and tell y'all right now about the RuPaul. If y'all ain't looking at the reviews, I'm gonna start reviewing the show. I like RuPaul and I will continue to watch it. But if y'all ain't watching the reviews, I ain't finishing gonna review the show. Because my reviews for last season of RuPaul's Drag Race were abysmal. I mean, abysmal. So I'm just telling y'all now. Growing Up Hip Hop premieres this week. Love and Marriage DC is at the end of the month. BMF is at the end of the month. No, BMF I think starts this week too. No, BMF, I don't know. I think BMF is later on. It's something else that premieres this month. I mean, I understand everybody don't watch the show, but I'm saying my views used to be higher. BMF is on Friday. Okay. Something else premieres this week. Oh, Ready to Love. Shoot, I almost forgot. Ready to Love. And then next month is Bel Air. So I don't think I reviewed Bel Air on my channel last year, but we did it on TSF Entertainment. And TSF is on we're doing best, what's that show? The Best Man final chapters. We're doing that over on TSF. I said we were doing them live, but we're not. We're just doing them pre-recorded and uploading them. So y'all can go check those out if y'all were enjoying The Best Man. Go check out. We did episodes 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3 is up there. We're going to be doing a live, Xavier, this for you and for all the people that enjoyed Riches. We're going to be doing a live review of Riches on Thursday evening. So if you like Riches, we'll be talking about the show Riches on TSF on Thursday night. We're just going to be talking about the whole show, the whole season, all 6 episodes. So y'all join us over there then. All right. You don't watch any of those shows? I understand that. Everybody don't watch everything. I understand that. I'm low-key tired of Ready to Love, because for all y'all grown folk, y'all are childish and messy. Child. And like in Abby's words, and it ain't no prize. Yes, we're doing BMF BAP. That's the conversation. We're doing BMF. I don't know if I'm going to review BMF on my channel or just participate on TSF. I'm gonna be honest, BMF didn't really do it for me. I watched it last season, but I didn't review it. It didn't do it for me. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. But we'll talk about it on TSF. And speaking of Ready to Love, the premiere is this Friday, and there is going to be a familiar face or a couple of familiar faces on the premiere episode. Y'all know my girl Simone, Girl Is That Legal, and her fiance Rashad. Is it Rashid or Rashad? I always say his name wrong. I think it's Rashad. Rashid. I always say his name wrong, y'all. My apologies. But they will be on the premiere season. They will have a little cameo. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. Even if y'all don't really rock with Ready to Love, y'all know my girl Simone from Girl Is That Legal. So y'all check out Ready to Love Friday night. Okay. Rashid. Okay. Y'all gotta watch Bel Air and Riches so they continuously get renewed. We have no new black shows premiering this season, and it seems like the little we get is all we getting. Yeah. Yeah, Monique's gonna be on this season. Lala and somebody else is gonna be on this season. Somebody said, "What is BMF?" BMF is, was it Black Money, Black Mafia Family? Black Mafia Family. It's based on a true story. Drug dealers, two brothers out of Detroit. Their rise and fall. They were like the number one drug dealers in the country. They ran. I mean, they made the money they made. But it's based on a true story. But of course, it's got 50 Cent spin on it, you know. Tory Lanez sentencing is this month, child. Yep. So that's what that is. So yeah, so y'all make sure y'all go check that out. All right, let's get into some of this Real Housewives drama. Wasn't really a lot going on today, so let's talk about some of this Real Housewives. Most of it is rumor. Ready to Love, you mean I'm here to promote my stuff? Oh, okay. Right, Leo. Exactly. Yeah, Jonathan. I'm so surprised you did like it. Oh, is it too fake because you know the real? Tracy, y'all gonna start with that kingpin babe. No, I don't know. It just didn't do nothing for me. Like, I don't know. They call him Big Meech, Larry Hoover. You were listening to that song all day? I'm okay recovering from being Superwoman and overdoing it. Somebody snitched on me. So hubby said not in 2023. So he said sat down. You better listen to hubby. Hubby said sat down. You better go sat. You better go sat. Hubby said sat down. You better go sat. Okay. So let's get into some of these rumors as it relates to the Real Housewives. Okay. So the first rumor, and this is all rumors. It's all rumors. Phaedra is coming back, allegedly, rumor, maybe coming back to Bravo, but coming back on Married to Medicine. Now, allegedly, the rumor started because she is dating a doctor. She spoke on that at BravoCon that she was currently dating a doctor. And also, Andy said that he is trying to get Phaedra Parks back on Bravo. So we know she had the cameo in Real Housewives of Dubai. And honestly, I honestly think that I think they got a better chance of her being on the Real Housewives of Dubai than being on Married to Medicine. That's just my opinion. I don't think that. I think there's a better chance of her being on Real Housewives of Dubai. They already set her up for the Real Housewives of Dubai. They already set her up for coming on in there. You know, no, Tan, no. Why they can't bring back Mariah? Because they don't want to. They don't want to bring back Mariah. They fired her. And I really think, if you notice, Mariah got very quiet about her lawsuit. She filed a lawsuit, and you notice she didn't do like Nene did. She didn't say nothing. She just filed the lawsuit. I think she did one interview with Carlos King for his podcast. She said what she had to say, and she ain't said nothing else. I 100% believe that she has settled her lawsuit. And I 100% believe that part of that settlement is that she keeps her EP credit and maybe she gets paid for it, but she's no longer on the show. Because if you pay attention to Married to Medicine, she still has her EP credit. She still her name is still on there as an EP, but I don't think y'all are ever gonna see Mariah back on Married to Medicine. I just don't think. I think you got a better chance of seeing Mariah on a new show or on a different show than on Married to Medicine. And remember, she was off of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I wouldn't be surprised if they circle back around. And they may have asked her and she said no. But I don't think we got. I mean, if y'all are Mariah fans, I'm sorry, but I don't think y'all can hang that one up. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Um, they playing games. Could have just put her back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, they didn't want to put her back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta because they didn't want to lose Candy, and Candy was very clear. Now she may feel differently now because y'all know pictures, surfaced over the last couple of weeks of the three of them together, her, Portia, and Phaedra together. So she may have changed her opinion now, but Candy was very clear. It is not all Candy's fault. Jonathan, ooh, the way you hate Candy. Lord, I don't know why you hate that woman so bad. Swap Quad for Phaedra? Not for me. I don't even want to see Phaedra on Married to Medicine. I don't think she would blend with that chemistry. Yeah, the title is a vanity title. That was part of her problem. That was part of her lawsuit was that they basically screwed her out of money. They screwed her out of her show. But I think she has settled, and I think whatever the settlement is, I think there's a settlement there. Lord, yeah, I don't like Quad. I see. Okay, I think Quad, even though she's not married to medicine anymore, she ain't even got a man. Well, not a man in the medical field that we know about. But I think that Quad brings something to the show. I think she brings something. She and Heavenly will be interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy Phaedra on Married to Medicine. It's a different. I like Quad too. It's a different. I don't know. And I think Heavenly and Phaedra would get along for about 2 episodes, and then Heavenly would call Phaedra a bitch, and then Phaedra would be like, would get mad, and then that'd be the end of that child. You do hate Candy. You do hate Candy. I don't know what it is that Candy done to you. She done pissed in your cornflakes or something, but I don't know. But that's the rumor. But like I said, I think we got a better chance of seeing her on the Real Housewives of Dubai. Now the other rumor is that 2 ladies from the Real Housewives of Dubai was fired. Lisa Milan, allegedly. This is all rumors, y'all. This is all rumors, y'all. Lisa Milan, and then the other lady, um, the little self-righteous lady. What was her name? Sarah. Is it Sarah? Sarah's the one with the little boy. That's single. Now, allegedly, the 2 of them were fired. I don't believe that. Now, Sarah, I kind of believe. I believe Sarah might have got fired because she got on everybody's nerves and she was very self-righteous. And but I don't believe they fired Lisa Milan. Lisa Milan gave us some good TV, especially with her and Chanel. I think they gave us some good TV. Leo Phaedra is well. She did say she was the head doctor, child. She did say that. She said that. But I just don't believe that. That's my opinion, y'all. That's my opinion. I don't believe that. Now, Sarah absolutely can go. But Lisa Milan, the only thing I would believe is if maybe she wanted more money or wanted too much money. Because she might have got a little full, her head might have got a little, got a little big, and she was like, yeah, but I don't see them just making a decision because I think her and Chanel made for good TV. And who is Chanel gonna play off of if she don't have Lisa there? They're like the green-eyed bandits of Dubai. You know what I'm saying? And again, these are all rumors, y'all. So that don't mean it's true. I'm just telling you what the rumors are saying. Shout out to the 160 people in the chat. Could y'all please hit the like button if you have not already? I appreciate y'all so much. Hey, Demille. Lisa and Chanel were the only highlights of Dubai. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it either. Again, Sarah, I can believe. I can believe Sarah. But Lisa Milan, not. I don't know if I believe Lisa Milan. Yeah, Sarah got on my nerves. She was very self-righteous and she was really irritating me. But honestly, Sarah gave us probably the best TV of the show when she got into it with not Lisa Milan but the other one about the comments about her son, and when she got into it with the other chick. So now the other chick can go for me. The one that was building the new house, the one that was the one, you know what I'm talking about, the one that was building the new house that was originally that came from Texas. I mean, her family was from the Middle East, and then they moved to Texas, and then now she could go for me. She didn't give me nothing. She didn't give me nothing. Honestly, she could go. All right. 82 likes. Okay, y'all. Can we get up to can we get over 100? Can we get over 100 likes? And if you are not, yeah, Caroline Brooks. And if you are not subscribed, could you please subscribe to the channel? Because it's what? It is free 99, y'all. The one with the fruitcake business. Yeah, child. Don't nobody know nothing about them fruitcake. Who buying fruitcake? But she said she was making money off her fruitcakes. I can't be mad about that, child. She said she was making money. Now the other rumor is that Robin Dixon and Juan may be leaving Real Housewives of Potomac. I can believe this. And I'm going to tell you why I can believe this. I can believe this because they don't want to answer them questions about what Juan Dixon got going on down to the Coppin State. That story is picking up steam. Now, y'all know we talked about that story, 2 months ago over here down to the tribe. We talked about what was going on with Juan and the assistant coach at Coppin State and the student and all of that. Remember? Yeah, I know people like my mama love fruitcakes too, but she get one once a year. She get them at Christmas time, and that is it, and that is all. I don't know if she got one this Christmas or not. I have to think about that. But I think they don't want to answer questions. They don't want to deal with, Andy and his probing. I don't think they want to deal with filming and having to answer questions. And it's probably not a lot they can say. Plus, what Juan is being accused of is really bad. Like, he is being accused of knowing that this happened and he didn't do anything about it, or he didn't do what he should have done. So I can believe this rumor for that reason. For that reason, that they got that whole lawsuit situation going on. That, and again, that's a criminal. I mean, he may end up losing his job, but he could also face criminal charges if they say that he was accessory after the fact, or he failure to blah 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 blah. If they can prove that he knew, him and the athletic, because it's alleged that him and the athletic director knew what happened because the boy reported it and they didn't do anything about it. If that happens, no, V Carter, I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about Caroline Brooks. I know I'm not talking about Caroline Brooks. I'm talking about the lady that's from Texas, the one that sells the fruitcakes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know Caroline Brooks is the other black lady. And she's the one that does real estate. Her spa is open. I follow her on Instagram. Her spa is open and it looks really nice. Her spa looks really, really nice. And I'm sure that's gonna be season 2, is her opening her spa and all of that. I can see Phaedra in Dubai because her and Chanel did not get along, and that's great TV. Right. You saw them had that little thing at BravoCon. We saw her in 2 episodes last season. She brings a fan base. And remember, listen, Real Housewives of Dubai ratings were not that great. They were not that great. She brings a whole fan base for her who's been waiting for her to come back. Nina Ali, that's who I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for looking it up. Thank you. Thank you. That's who I'm talking about. Nina Ali. Yes. She can go. She ain't give me nothing. She ain't give me nothing. She can go. Um, yeah, I can see, she brings a fan base. Like there's a lot of people there are a lot of Phaedra fans, and then there are a lot of like Housewife fans who've been wanting to see Phaedra. Y'all saw how everybody was happy to see Phaedra on Ultimate Girls Trip. They've been wanting to see Phaedra come back. Are we over 100 likes yet, my mods? What we looking like on the likes? I'm not a mod over here, but I love me some Really B. So like the video and stop being a weirdo. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tom with Shalon. B Shalon. Thank you so much. But what would be the reason for Phaedra to move her family to Dubai, though? Okay, Sims overdose. So I had already figured this out. So look, I had already said this when I was reviewing the show. The reality of the situation is, y'all know they don't film but about 4 or 5 months. Y'all know they only film for about 4 or 5 months. Okay? We over 100. Okay, well, let's get to 120. Let's just keep the goal. Let's move the goalpost, y'all. Let's get to 120. Let's move the goalpost. Let's get to 120. Thank you so much. I thought about this. The Real Housewives franchises generally only film for about 4 to 5 months. That's it. They may do a little bit longer if there's an event they want to capture, or they need to do some follow-ups and they need to, reshoot some stuff. But the meat and potatoes is about 4 to 5 months. I said, Phaedra really wouldn't have to move to Dubai. She wouldn't. She would just have to film in Dubai and have her family over there for about 4 or 5 months. And if they film in the summer, she ain't even got to take her boys out of school. Well, 4 or 5 months is longer than summertime, but y'all know what I'm saying. Phaedra could actually fly back and forth. She said that she was interested in buying real estate. So she could be on the show as she could be a friend of the show. She doesn't even necessarily have to be a full-time, everyday person. She could be like, hey, I'm interested in buying some real estate. And we could see her. I mean, hell, she made time to film for 2 or 3 episodes last season. She can come over and film for about 4 or 5 episodes. She don't have to be there every single episode, but it would be enough to get the fan base. If they announced that Phaedra was going to be a friend of, it would be enough to get people watching. She could create a temporary business in Dubai, just like her quick business in Atlanta. She could. I mean, she could say that she was interested in practicing law and that she wanted to go over there and shadow a lawyer over there and learn the laws, just like she did with that whole funeral home situation. She could come up. They could come up with something. Nina was boring, but she does have the wealth. Oh, they got that money. Shit, they got money. When they were sitting there looking at what kind of license plate she wanted to buy for her car, and they were talking about how the license plates, the numbered license plates in Dubai could go like up to $1 million for a damn license plate number. Shit. Phaedra can do legal services in Dubai for one of the housewives, Caroline Brooks' spa business, or some business for Lisa Milano Chanel. Exactly. She can put the law degree to use and represent one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are ways they can write her in if they want to do it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. That was interesting. That was a nice little. Okay. Phaedra was only in 1 episode of Dubai, and it was the lowest rated episode of the season. She was in 2, wasn't she? I thought she was in 2 episodes. Okay. I thought she was in 2 episodes. She could take her funeral home to Dubai. Nah, she can't do that. She can't do that, child. I thought she was in 2 episodes. I could be wrong because look, it was what it was. But I still think I hear what you're saying, but I still think I think that people will want to see her. I think people want to see her. I think it was 2 episodes. I'm almost certain because they had the 1 episode and then they went skiing. Doesn't she specialize in entertainment? Yeah, I think she does do entertainment law. But anyway, I think it could work. And Andy said he wants to bring her back. So it's his franchise. And if he want to bring her back, he's going to find somewhere to put her. Now, where he going to put her, I don't know. But he's going to find somewhere to put her. Nina Ali was boring, but Bravo should have Emirati natives on the show. I agree. I agree that but the thing is, and I was looking at Bling Dubai or Dubai Bling, and with Real Housewives of Dubai, a lot of people there are a lot of people who live in Dubai aren't native. A lot of them aren't native to Dubai. Um, and that doesn't mean that there aren't any. That's not what I'm saying. But a lot of people have the same story. They've been living there 10 years or 15 years, or a lot of people moved to Dubai when they started building up the wealth, building up the city. So, but it'll be interesting. I think we'll see. I think we will see Phaedra back now on what show? But I do think we'll see Phaedra back in some capacity. I don't want to see. Okay, I see a lot of people ain't really worried about seeing Phaedra. I could take or leave Phaedra. Like Phaedra, I listen. After Phaedra lied about her due date, it really wasn't a whole lot she could say to me. Anytime a woman can't tell you what their due date is, child. And this is where, in my opinion, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. I believe Phaedra absolutely knew what Apollo was doing, and I think she may have even helped. Now, I don't rock with Angela Stanton about a whole lot, but I don't think she's 100% lying about Phaedra being a part of the scam. I don't believe that. Does Phaedra even practice law anymore? I'm sure she's licensed, but I thought she gave up active practice years ago. I don't know. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know what Phaedra's doing these days, and that's the truth. I honestly do not know what she's getting into these days. I don't know. I don't need Phaedra, but Candy stuff was too much. I can't stand Phaedra. Is she bleaching? I agree. She knew that what Apollo's doing. I don't think she's bleaching, but she definitely has some work done. She's definitely had some work done. I don't think she's bleaching though. But but she is definitely has some work done, in my opinion. I definitely ain't see it for her when she lied about a due date to save face that she right to lie to her mama. And then she lied about knowing Nene. Remember that? Remember she tried to act like her and Nene were such good friends. They knew each other. Well, not friends, but they were so well acquainted and they knew each other in high school. And then come to find out that was a lie. Nene was like, "Girl, I'm older than you. I wasn't even there when you were there. You knew my brothers. You did not know me." I said, "See, you just like to lie." So when people get caught, my thing is when people get caught in little unnecessary lies, and I really do have to side eye you. Now her lied about her due date because she was trying to lie to her mama. Some people might say that's an unnecessary lie, but I feel like you a grown ass woman with a whole career, a whole husband. I mean, okay, so what? You conceived before y'all were married. You married now? Eyes is married now. Okay, you wasn't walking down the aisle with a baby bump, girl. Calm down. She's selling those adult rose toys. Is she? Phaedra not. Is she? Is she selling the bougie hippie colon cleanser pills too? Damn. No, Candy didn't destroy Phaedra's career. Phaedra destroyed Phaedra's career. She couldn't even win a lawsuit against fucking Ed Sheree's husband, who was representing his damn self. That's got to be embarrassing that you on TV and you can't even win a simple custody case against a man who's representing himself, who ain't never been to nobody's law school. Now he might have been a court of time or two, but that wasn't a good look. Okay, and then something else happened legally on the show that she kind of took a L for on the cameras. So yeah, no, she kind of did that to herself. All right, my last little bit of reality TV news, well, Real Housewives news, and this is a petty one. I did a quick drop on this one. It's petty. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all now it's petty before I even go any further, y'all. One time for the good time. It's a petty. It's petty. But over to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Now, for those of you who don't follow the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice, you may know her as the table flipper, the one that went to jail. Her husband, she went to jail or what have you. She got remarried earlier this year. Now, she remarried her husband, and her husband has questionable wealth. And the reason why I say questionable wealth is because, rumors have been out there that he ain't really as rich as he claims he is or as they think they are. And it was a really big thing when Teresa didn't get a prenup. And she was like, why would I get a prenup? He has more money than me. Famous last words, Teresa Giudice. Famous last words. But neither here nor there. Yeah, taking cash from a client down to the parking garage, child. Yeah, that wasn't a good look either, child. So Christmas rolls around, and allegedly her new husband, Louis, allegedly done bought her daughter some fake Cartier bracelets. Now listen, I know it's petty because it's petty. But here's the picture of her daughters showing up. Well, one of the daughters showing off the new bracelet, right? And it's this bracelet right here. Now, y'all know it's always people online that's going to tell you what is and what isn't real. Now, they said that they knew immediately that this wasn't real because the box that it came in is not a genuine or real Cartier box. They said that the logo on the bracelet, I guess you could see the logo better on other pictures that she posted. They said the logo wasn't the appropriate logo. And they also said that the way that the bracelet is in the box is not the way that the box is packaged if you buy a real one. Now, here's a picture of the actual bracelet, or one of, not the one that she's wearing, but one of the actual bracelets. I went online and found it. Look, y'all, this is what I'm going to say. As somebody who, hold on, let me take this off the camera. As somebody who, in my lifetime, I have had real shit and I have had fake shit. I've had real purses. I've had fake purses. I've had real jewelry. I've had fake jewelry. One thing I'm going to say, yeah, it's a nail. It's the design is like a nail. One thing I'm going to say, these designers, they have very specific ways that they package things. Their packaging is very specific, right? I bought a fake Uchi and it came in a dust bag and it looked like it had all the bells and whistles of a real one, right? Until I bought a real one. And then I was like, oh shit. I can clearly see the difference. I can clearly see the difference in the packaging. I can clearly see the difference, even in the dust bag. Even in the dust bag, I can clear the stitching is different when you buy a real bag versus a fake bag. You know what I mean? Y'all remember when I got that, when people would send me that fake Telfar bag and I had to send it back? Y'all remember when they sent me that fake Telfar? Child, I knew as soon as I opened up the box, I said, this ain't right. So I can understand when people say, if they have an actual real Cartier, that they can look at that box. It may sound petty to people who may not have ever had a real Cartier. I've never had a real Cartier. But for people who have, I can tell how somebody could be like, and this is a still, she did a whole this is from a TikTok video. So this is a still from it. I can see how somebody might say, oh, wait a minute, no, that's not a real Cartier box. That's not what that bracelet really looks like inside of the box. Because you definitely see the difference when you buy the real thing, Now, the flip side of it is, child, I ain't nobody tripping over them having a fake bracelet other than the fact that they thought it was real. Now, his representative released a statement. And in that statement, he never said that the bracelet was real. He never defended whether the bracelet was real or not. What he said in the statement was that the girls are happy with what they got, and at a time like this, we should be focused on more important things than whether he bought them a real bracelet or not. I said, oh, well, that confirms it for me that it's fake. Now, do they have to prove anything to me? They don't. But it seems to me like if you're going to release a statement, it seems to me like you will release a statement defending yourself. I have 2 Cartier bracelets real, but I never wore them because of the job I had at the time. Right. Well, you go, girl. One day, One day I'm gonna have me somebody that's gonna buy me a Cartier bracelet. You know what? I take that back. One day I'm gonna buy myself a damn Cartier bracelet. See, that's the problem now. Ooh, stop it. See, that's where I be going back and forth between I want a man to do nice things for me and fuck it, I could do nice things for myself. I'm somewhere in between them two people. I'm somewhere in between. But I would like for a man to buy me a Cartier. I would. But I will also buy myself one. I will also buy myself one too. He should just went to K Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. And again, that's petty, child. Because I'll be honest with y'all, in the grand scheme of things, I don't care one way or the other. Oh, Raven, you asked me. Hold on, because I think it's gonna be at Yarrell's house. Hold on, let me let y'all know where the panel's gonna be tonight. Because we've been talking about it all day in the group chat, child. It's at Yocrates. It's at y'all's house tonight. It's at y'all's house. No, Kingpin Bay did not buy me a Cartier, child. No. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Movie girl, you got a good point. Teresa ain't mad. She probably got a lot of fakes like Jen Shaw. Let me tell you, and I said this before and I'll say it again. Stop thinking that these celebrities are wearing real shit. They not. A lot of what they're wearing isn't real, but because we don't know, and when I say we, I mean all of us. Most of us, I can't say. Shout out to the 169 people in the chat. I hope we got 150 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, can you please hit the like button? Please and thank you. I appreciate y'all. But please know that most of us, even those of us that like fashion, even those of us that, we might, well, back in the day, read Vogue magazine and we might watch the Project Runway was on my mind. It must be getting ready to come back. We might watch New York Fashion Week. Nowadays, you can stream, all of the fashion shows, and we can watch all of that stuff, and we can watch the trends, and even the most trendiest of trendy people. If we're not in that world all the time, every day, we don't know everything that's real and that's fake. We see it, and we be like, "Oh, that is so nice. That is so cute," and then we keep it moving. If you're not in that world or work at one of these stores, like if you work at Louis Vuitton or you work at Chanel, of course you know what came through, what it is and what it isn't. But right, V Carter, that's based on the Just Un Clou bracelet with the nail design. Right. They do not wear that stuff. They don't buy it. It's not real. A lot of them do not have real shit, especially the bags and the clothes. Now, shoes, shoes might be a little different, but especially a lot of those bags are not real, y'all. They're not. They're really good knockoffs. They're very, very good knockoffs. Okay? They ain't real. Do y'all really think, listen, do y'all really think that all of these, I just got a mixtape last week, I just got my first $100,000 paycheck 2 months ago. Do y'all really think that all of these I just made it rappers are really sitting on 20 Birkin bags? And what a lot of them will do is they'll have the real thing and then they'll mix it with the fake. You see what I'm saying? They might have a couple of real Louis Vuittons. Because that's what they said about Jen Shaw. They said some of that stuff was real, but some of it was fake. Tyra Banks told y'all a long time ago that Tyra Banks told y'all a long time ago that she'll walk into the damn Walgreens and buy some sunglasses, and people will assume that they're a designer or that they're some sort of high-end brand because she's Tyra Banks, and she literally bought them from Walgreens for $15. She said, but people will assume it. So a lot of times we look at stuff, a lot of times we'll look at stuff and assume it's real because of who's wearing it. We'll assume, oh, well, if she got on, so-and-so, well, that must be a real Gucci bag. That must be a real Louis bag. That must be a real Chanel bag because of who's carrying it. And child, it ain't. Joan Rivers used to make fakes of her real jewelry to keep the real ones at home in a vault and wear fake ones in public. See, what's the purpose then? I mean, if you are too afraid to buy, what's up, Lolo? I mean, Vovo. If you're too afraid to wear the real thing, why buy it? The people create the value. I doubt that if Teresa had real stuff that she would have gotten into trouble with the IRS. Well, her getting in trouble with the IRS ain't had nothing to do with her faking real stuff. That had to do with her husband getting her to sign them papers. Fantasia just did an interview saying that a lot of them in the business are making money like that. Listen, now I like Fanny. I like Fanny, I do. And she's not wrong. But Fanny's situation is a little different. Because Fanny did make money. Fanny effed up her money. But she's right, though. She probably didn't make the amount of money she should have been making. I just watched House of Gucci, and some of these luxury houses are financing the knockoffs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that what wealthy people do? Real jewelry is an investment. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Nikki, but I agree with that too. But it's like that's just like when people get all of this expensive artwork just to keep it in a vault. Well, what's the purpose of? I mean, I guess I do understand as an investment, as money. Like I get it from that point of view, but I also feel like, well, damn, wow, you know what I mean? I don't know. You create fakes to wear them when you go, if you places, but those diamonds at home and the um safe hold real value. Right, Kenya. So anyway, we'll see. Again, that was a petty one, child. I know, like I told you, I know that was petty, child. That was a petty one. That was petty. Do I have a mod in the chat? Can the mod do me a favor? I'm gonna drop. Can you drop the link for TSF Entertainment and drop the link for the Teacher Project 2.0? Please and thank you. Okay. Something I was getting ready to say. Child, they on Fashion Nova, Shein, all of that, child, all of that. And again, I'm not even mad about that. Like, you don't need to spend, like, you don't need to spend all that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. Either they're knockoffs or they're borrowed. That's the other thing with celebrities too. Celebrities get a lot of, um, their stylists will pull stuff for them and they'll wear it. They'll wear it one time and that's it. It goes back to the store. Like honestly, Marlo's business that she started, it really isn't a bad idea. Marlo's business isn't a bad, and you see what she just got that contract with Tyler Perry Studios because she does have an extensive collection of fashions, of real fashions or good enough knockoffs that she wore once or twice, and it's just sitting in a closet. I remember one time Kim Kardashian, I think Kim Kardashian has something like two or three warehouse, like not warehouse, but like huge storage units full of clothes and shoes. Full of clothes and shoes. Beyonce has got storage units all over the place, full of clothes and shoes. Like they get so much stuff for free, and then they buy so much stuff that they only wear one time because God forbid you wear the same dress twice. Remember when Tiffany Haddish did that joke of her wearing that same Dolce and Gabbana dress, or whatever designer it was, and she wore it to like 4 or 5 different award shows, and it was like a running joke or whatever. Yeah, because they wear this stuff one time. Celine Dion, most of those people do. I know. I remember at one time Janet Jackson did as well. Most of them do because they get so much stuff for free and so much stuff that like they wear it once and they don't wear it again. And then a lot of them have costumes too from tours and stuff like that. Man, there's so much stuff. Scamming. Jen probably used the scamming money to pay for housing, other bills, and family payroll. Oh, she was definitely flipping that money, honey. She was flipping it. All right, y'all. It's a new year, and one of the goals, my goals this year, is to get the Teacher Project 2.0 monetized. So if you are not subscribed to the Teacher Project 2.0, it is a channel that El Teddy and myself we do where we have content on there as it relates to issues dealing with education that affects children of color and children who are part of the LGBTQIA community. This year we have some really exciting things coming this year. We want to do some new segments, but we do our weekly, well, it's gonna be weekly podcast over there. So please subscribe to the Teacher Project 2.0. I think we have 400 and something subscribers. So we're trying to get to 1,000, y'all. I think we have our watch hours, but we're trying to get to 1,000. So if you could subscribe. Same thing with TSF Entertainment. That is where I've been reviewing the Best Man final chapters. That's where I'll be having my discussion on riches with and that's where we do all of the Power live reviews over there for Power. We'll be doing BMF. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe if you're interested in any of those shows or content. Make sure you subscribe to TSF Entertainment, please and thank y'all. And if you want to become a member of Really Be TV channel, that is the link to become a member. So we got a lot of stuff going on in 2023. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I like how Lisa Lips is passing her clothes to her daughters. Yeah, because she's got some nice vintage pieces. Yeah, she absolutely has some nice vintage pieces. And she probably didn't even pay for them the first time around. Because when she was wearing that stuff, Lisa was hot. That's when she was on daytime TV. And daytime TV was hot in the 80s and 90s. It was hot, and she thank you, Nikki. I want to give my really good stuff to my niece, sisters, and grandnieces. My niece just come and steal all the stuff she wants. She's in the chat, so I'm waiting for her to say something in a second. Sarah Jessica Parker has Carrie Bradshaw clothes and shoes in a warehouse, whichever things are not kept by the show. Yeah, and they're nice climate control, so they're protected and all of that. And that's why every once in a while, I know the Kardashians used to, they probably don't do it anymore, but I know every once in a while they used to sell the stuff online. They would open up, they would call it their closet or something, and they would sell stuff online. I don't steal from you. I don't know what your definition of steal is, but okay. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Do not forget the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be tonight on Yocrates channel, child. We got to talk about these Real Housewives of Potomac ladies, child. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all stands be cracking me up. So I had the stands was coming for me last night. Child. But we're gonna talk about it over on the over on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I look forward to seeing y'all over there. Thank you, V Carter. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not stealing, it's non-consensual borrowing. Okay. Okay, Xavier, non-consensual borrowing. Oh, no, you're right. We did not talk about Steven Tyler. Thank you for reminding me. Lord, how I forget about Steven Tyler. That was my main story. Steven Tyler, for those of you who do not know, Steven Tyler is being accused of a very, very serious crime. Steven Tyler from the group Aerosmith, the lead singer from the group Aerosmith. This is coming from Radar Online. I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna have to be very careful in my wording because of what he's being accused of. YouTube don't like us to say certain words, so you gotta pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all. Steven Tyler checked himself into rehab for sex addiction years before being sued for alleged assault. All right. Aerosmith lead singer Steven Tyler checked into rehab. I just read that part. Sources revealed that Tyler checked into a $16,000 program back in 1991. An insider said the rock star completed a program at Arizona Sierra Tucson Clinic for a 30-day program. The singer allegedly admitted that he had sex anywhere, including airplanes, buses, dressing rooms, rooftops, and beaches. He reportedly admitted to not being able to say no to women and that his favorite pastime was sex with multiple partners. Sources say during rehab, Tyler revealed that he had been obsessed with fantasizing about women he wanted to bed that had been unfaithful to his wife at least 10 times in the last 12 months. Um, Earlier this week, Tyler was sued by a woman named Jessica Holcomb. In court documents, she said that the rock star assaulted her when she was 16. Holcomb said that they continue to have an affair. I wouldn't call it an affair. If you were 16 and he was an adult, that's not an affair, but okay. She even did not have a child that she was carrying. In her suit, she referenced Tyler's memoir where he wrote about their relationship. He portrayed it as a romantic and loving relationship. Holcomb said that she met Tyler at an Aerosmith concert in 1973 in Portland, Oregon. Tyler was 25 at the time. The two ended up at his hotel room where she said that he performed various acts of sexual conduct. In addition, she said he later flew her across state lines when she was a minor, which is a potential federal crime. Holcomb said that Tyler tried to convince her mother to sign off guardianship of her, but that was never finalized. Instead, she said the singer continued to travel with assault and provide alcohol and drugs to her. In 1975, Holcomb said she became pregnant with his son, but he ordered her not to have it. She said there had been a fire in their apartment and Tyler feared the baby would have health problems. What? She went through with the procedure and ended up moving back home. Her lawsuit seeks unspecified damages for alleged sexual assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. I got questions. I got questions. Go watch Mad Black's channel for a video that he did on the subject in 2019. Black found audio of the woman who has sued Tyler from a while ago telling her story. My head stood on end. Mad Black. Hold on, let me write that down. I knew something up with Steven when he had his daughter and Alicia Silverstone and them Aerosmith videos when they were younger. Mm. So let me say this. Yeah, I got a lot of questions about this. Question number one. Let me start from the beginning. He was 25, she was 16. Wrong. Period. Off limits. Should have never done it. Full stop. Because I don't want nothing to be misunderstood about what I'm saying. Full stop. He was 25, she was 16. There's no world where that is a good idea. Period. Full stop. Full stop. I got a side out of mama on this one though. A little bit. He was trying to get your mama to sign off on guardianship, but that was never finalized. But you were full on living with him because you said that when you got pregnant, there had been a fire at our apartment, meaning y'all were living together. I just got a lot of questions. I can't. bad Tyler, Steven Tyler. I don't know what to say because my thoughts are all over the place on this one. Like I said, he's wrong, period. Just I don't, but I just got so many questions. And right, the parent was clearly in consent. That ain't what I mean to say. The parent clearly consented if they were even going to let them sign off on guardianship papers. You know what this reminds me of? This is very reminiscent to me of Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley. She was 16 years old when she flew to America to live with Elvis Presley, and he was a whole adult. He was in his 20s. I don't know the exact age, but he was in his 20s. And her parents signed off and allowed her to come. I think their only stipulation was that she would finish school or something like that. I could see if she was sneaking around. Not that man is 2 seconds from his own funeral. I just her home was very dysfunctional. She had a brother die at 10 in a car accident. The mother was distraught and not thinking, okay, movie girl, I'll watch the video, but I still got questions. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but that doesn't change what I'm saying, that the mother knew what was going on. I don't know. Again, full stop. He was wrong. He was wrong for engaging in any type of relationship, whether it was a one night stand or a long term situation with a 16-year-old child. Period. Duh. Period. But there's a lot of layers to that story. There's a lot of layers to that story. He was 24 years old and she was 14. Right. That's when they met. But they met while he was in the army. She didn't come to the United States with him until a couple of years later because he had to finish serving out his term in the military. So, yeah, they met when she was 14, which I'm not making no distinction because that's even more sick actually because he was, again, an adult. So that's even more sick, you know. But her parents did the same thing. Her parents were like, okay, she can go to America, but I forgot what I think one of the stipulations was she had to finish school and it was something else, but it was still sick. Oh, child. And again, the way we look at things in 2023 is different than the way we looked at things in 1973 or the way we looked at things in 1953. You know what I mean? It's different. So, yeah, mm. They did. And correct, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I didn't have friends in high school who dated guys in their 20s. So I'm not even saying that, because again, it happened. And it happened even when I was in school, and I wasn't in school in 1973. I wasn't even born in 1973. So it happened when I was in school. So I'm not gonna sit here and say and put it on a pedestal and be like, oh my gosh, because that did happen. Like they were, and I'm not calling this girl a groupie because I don't know her, but we know that there are groupies who follow these bands around, looking, waiting for the opportunity to get a piece. We know that they do it, and I'm not saying that she was one of them. I'm just saying we know that that happens. He was already in the band. He was already, a quote unquote a star or whatever. Um, but it looks like they were engaged in a relationship. And again, I, child, I'm going to be honest. Applying 2022 rules to 1970s logic is hard. That's true. It does happen now. Oh, child, it's even worse now. Oh my gosh. Yes. Before he died, he had a 19-year-old girlfriend, Elvis. Child, I believe it. I believe it, child. But yeah, so anyway, I don't want to, because child, like I said, I don't want to say nothing because I got questions. It's not right for a grown man to take advantage of an underage girl at any time, anywhere, in my honest opinion. I don't disagree. I just think that I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there because I would just leave it there. Ted Nugent had a guardianship of his underage teenage girlfriend in the 1970s. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Let me pick a name out the box. And I'm behind, but if everybody's gonna get what is owed to them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna order some stuff. I gotta order 2 things tonight. All right, let's see. What are y'all winning tonight? Let's see. I already did. I left my list at work. I left it on my desk at work, so that's why I have to be like, okay, on day. This is day 11 because I got 2 more names to pull. So this is day 11. Is this day 11 or day 10? It's day 11. Hold on. I think it's day 11. Is this the last person? I kept all the sheets right here. Whose name did I pick yesterday? Number 9. So this is number 10. Okay, this is number 10. Yeah, Tracy, I got behind during Christmas, so this person. Oh, this person is gonna you'll be winning a novel from one of our featured writers for the book club. One of our featured writers. Oh, this is my girl, Virgin Love. You were in here earlier. You still in here, Virgin Love? Virgin Love wins a novel from one of the featured authors. From one of the featured authors from book club. Hold on, let me write it on here. That's number 10. All right, Virgin Love. Tomorrow or the next time I go live, I'm gonna just do the last 2 names because I'll have my list. I'll have my list back from work, and I'll know what everybody's supposed to be getting. So I'll pull the last 2 names the next time. But congratulations, Virgin Love. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.